I want to show you a cool trick today. Did you know that you can actually edit files on your server? And what I mean by that is, I don't mean just like moving them on and off. I'm talking about actually editing them live on your server. It's a cool trick, and it can save you a lot of time. Let me show you how to do it. I've got CyberDuck open right here, and I'm going to open up a new connection. I'm going to go to RoboBunny Attack, and let's get that password in there. Okay, I'll connect. And okay, so we've got our connection open, and we're going to go inside Sandbox. And of course, we don't have anything at the top level here, but we do have inside the Coming Soon folder. Let's go back here. Inside here, we've got this information right here. Let's say I wanted to change, I don't know, I wanted to just change one of the words inside here or something like that. Or let's say my email address changed and I wanted to change it. Okay? Here's what we can do. The first thing we're going to do, because I mean, normally this is what I see people do. What they do is they go into here, and then they would open up, you know, index inside, we're using Text Wrangler, okay? And then Text Wrangler is going to start. See, I'm doing it the long way to impress upon you how tedious this is. And then let's say I wanted to change, I just wanted to add, oh, what was it that we wanted to do? We wanted to change the let's say the email address. We want to change that to contact. Let's say we want to do that instead, contact. And then we'd save that, and then we'd close that, and then we'd, you know, upload that back there. That's the long, tedious, boring way. Let me show you the cool, fast way to do this. It involves a little bit of configuration in CyberDuck, but it's very useful to do. The first thing you're going to do in CyberDuck is you're going to go to your Preferences pane. That's just under the CyberDuck menu. Click on Preferences, okay? And then if this, whoops, what did I do here? I unclicked that by accident. Don't worry about that. If this is shorter like that, you can stretch this open, okay? And those little options there. The option that we're looking for is Editor, so the pencil. So click on that. And what we want to do here is under Editor, we select a text editor to open files with, by default, if no other application installed can be found to edit a given file type. We're going to pick Text Wrangler, because that's the program that we're using to edit HTML and CSS files, right? And I'm going to click Always Use this application. Okay, once that's done, there's nothing else you need to do. You just close that window and check this out. If let's say that I wanted to edit this index.html file, see what happened there? As soon as I selected it, and by selecting it, you got to just click once. Don't double click. I cannot emphasize this enough. I see students make this mistake all the time. They'll double click on a file, and it's like, no, just click once. Resist the urge. Okay? So we click once, and as soon as I click once on it, this icon looks familiar, doesn't it? Yeah, it's the Text Wrangler icon. And so now, check out how cool this is. Now what I can do is I can click this button with the file that I want to edit selected. I click the Edit button, and what's happening is that all that stuff that happened in the background, it downloaded the file in the background sort of to this temporary location. Okay, and now I can go in here and I can make the change here. I can hit Contact, and I can change this to contact. And now all I have to do, see how this black dot here indicates to me, Text Wrangler is still working the same way. It's basically saying, hey, you have unsafe changes. As soon as I hit save, watch what happens. Okay, first of all, before I do that, I want to show you something. Right here, it says index.html, and it says that it was last modified today at 10:27 a.m. Oh, by the way, that's because that's Pacific time, and I'm in Eastern time here. Okay, so it says that. 10:27. Check this out. As soon as I hit save, watch what happens. I hit save. All right, now let's switch back to CyberDuck. And remember the refresh button? Let's hit refresh. Look what happened. Now it says that it was last modified at 10:34. Okay, or just a minute ago. Okay, and most importantly, let's go back to Chrome and let's reload this. And we're looking at the email right here. Let's just hit reload. Boom! See that? We just made that edit live on the fly, and we did not have to upload and download anything. Well, I mean, technically the computer uploaded and downloaded a file, but it did it all in the background, and we didn't have to worry about doing that. When you're making small edits, it really makes sense to do that. The reason I really like, even for, to be honest, even for bigger edits, I kind of like doing it that way, because then I don't get mixed up, and I'm not trying to figure out, well, which one is the original one, and where did I make my last edits, and blah, blah, blah. You can really get messed up. I like having the one section, I mean, with a backup, of course, but I like having the one site that I'm editing up online, and then you can just zip in, make a couple changes, save, and get out. Okay, I hope that that was useful to you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.